What's up, everybody? My name is Calvin Chase, and one thing, and still, brother heavyweight champion of the world. Not only did I beat Kyrie, and he has to take a bucket of ice water on his head, but I pitched a shutout tonight. Every single one. I was perfect in my predictions. Now, this pay-per-view is, I didn't get to watch it at the same time everyone else did, minus the ending of Orton and Mahal and the impromptu tag team match and the men's Money in the Bank because I had work and I didn't get off till what 9, about almost I didn't get house till almost 9:40. Um, but let me just go through each match and tell you what I thought of it. And then talking about giving up this pay per view, like my opinion on it is kind of hard because a lot of people aren't happy with it, and I don't know what to think about it, man. I'll probably say I like Extreme Rules more, mainly because, I was there. But if I take that bias out, it's hard to tell. But I'm just going to go through each match. And they're going to start off right at the bat with controversy. First match was the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And it started off just like I said it would. Tamina dominated early on. Everyone went in the ladders, but she just went out to the ring to grab some ladders. And she just started slamming people in the ladders. It was not a lot of good. I thought it was a decent match, but there weren't a lot of spots I remember from it, minus the ending, which I'll get to in a second. And Charlotte went on the top rope and hit a flip, hit like a reverse moonsault, corkscrew moonsault onto Tamina and Natalya. That was pretty good, but I thought it was a decent match. But let me talk about that ending. Becky climbed the ladder, and like she's gonna grab the briefcase until James Ellsworth pushed her off the ladder. He climbed up the ladder and unhooked the briefcase and gave it to Carmella. The referees were bickering over what happened, and Ellsworth announced Carmella as the winner. I don't have a problem with Carmella winning because I picked her, and I was actually happy for her. Heck, her face when Ellsworth dropped the briefcase to her, her face when she saw it, like the look on her face, I really, the emotion in her eyes, I actually like that. I love when people show emotion like that. I had no problem with that. My problem is that the first Women's Money in the Bank ladder match ended with a man unhooking the briefcase. Now, there are pros and cons to this. The pros, it was a heel doing it, a heel manager, and people are legitimately angry about it. And this gives everyone a reason to tune in to SmackDown this Tuesday night. Heck, Daniel even tweeted on Twitter, this is the first thing I'm going to address on Tuesday. I'm definitely going to tune in because I want to see what's going to happen. I really hope they don't take the briefcase from Carmella, but still. But on the other hand, like I said, the first Women's Money in the Bank ladder match could have made history, but yet a man unhooked the briefcase. I'm sorry, but that just doesn't work. And, I was talking to Christian Miracle on Twitter, someone who I have the utmost admiration and respect for. He says, he's not really angry about it, but I told him, you say most, you hate when the match ends by interference. Yes, no rules are broken, but still. But like I said, I really don't want the briefcase to leave Carmella because, I like Carmella more than some. My buddy Steve Copman hosts a podcast I'm on. He loves her. I was debating on whether or not to give the match a B- or a C+. But since there weren't a lot of memorable moments and the match is ending, I gotta give it a C+. I thought it was a good match, and who knows, maybe we get the kinks out next year. If they do another Women's Money in the Bank, it'll be much better. It wasn't a bad match, but just like Sasha and Charlotte's Hell in a Cell match, while I did like it, it kind of fell flat at times. And definitely could have been better. Could have used more spots. I really want to see Charlotte do a moonsault off a ladder, but you can't get them all. I really would, I'm happy Carmella won because I picked it, but still, that ended. Next up was a really good tag team match between the Usos and New Day for SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I kind of called the New Day would win by count or disqualification because I knew they would have them win, but not take titles off the Usos. This was a really good match. Kofi and Big E started off beating up the champs early. Then Kofi was getting beat down a lot. He got the hot tag over to Big E. Big E was just beating down both the Usos because his strength. They had some really good near falls in this match that really had you believe New Day was gonna win. For at one point, they tried to repeat the finish from the Royal Rumble 2016 where where Big E gets a sneak tag, catches the Uso for the dive and hits him with a big ending, but he kind of slipped. But he still held on to him. hit the big ending. The other Uso broke up. I don't know the Usos apart, so please don't crucify me in comments for it. He broke it up right as referee was gonna say 3, 1, 2, and just broke it up. Then after that, Kofi did like a trust fall the ropes to take out both of the Usos, and Kofi and Biggie hit that finisher where Biggie holds him for Big and Kofi dives, and just the referee's counting, one of the Usos grabbed his brother out of the ring, and the Usos got counted out. I thought that this was a I love how Biggie hit the spear off the apron. That was a cool spot, and he didn't land on his head. Both these two teams had really good chemistry, and I really enjoyed it. The Usos came out of this looking like really good heels, and New Day came out like we really should have won. And I'm fine with the count out ending because they'd be saving a more decisive finish for later down the road. But right now, for some it's a letdown. I don't really have a problem with it, but only this. This is the second consecutive pay-per-view where a really good title match ended by count out. And I'm fine with both of them, but the AJ Styles Kevin Owens didn't really continue, and that's the problem with the count out. I'm gonna give that match a B+. I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of the best. Between this and the men's Money in the Bank, this is one of the matches of the night. Next up was Naomi versus Lana for SmackDown Women's Championship. This one's hard to talk about because it wasn't all that good. Like I said before, Naomi's really good, but she's not at that point where I think she can carry anyone to a good match. And Lana's still green. This is her first singles match. I think putting her in a title match on pay-per-view in her first singles match is not a good idea. It wasn't downright terrible. Lana worked on Naomi's left leg for a lot of the match, and she hit a sit down pop with spine buster, but Naomi kicked out of it. Then Carmella came out and teased the cash in while the match was still going on, and as she's about to hand her briefcase over to the ring announcer, she didn't, and I think that's smart. She trolled her. This didn't completely distract Lana because she tried to hit her spine buster again, but Naomi reversed it into a submission, and Lana tapped out. And Carmella pretty much told Naomi, I got my eye on you. I'm kind of don't know what to think about this match because there wasn't much to it. Lana actually didn't look bad in this match, given her lack of experience, but she still did look kind of slow and unsure, and the match did lose a little energy. This really did not feel like a pay-per-view worthy match. If this was on SmackDown, it still would have been kind of empty. But because of pay-per-view, I'm gonna be a little bit more, demanding and strict. Now, I hope Naomi just moves on to find another opponent. And the sad thing about this match is that Carmella's cash-in teeth was the highlight of the match. I'm gonna give it a C-, and I'm being nice. I could give it a D, but because nothing really completely pissed me off, like the Extreme Rules Women's title match, which I ranted about, I'm gonna give it a C-. Because Lana did not look terrible. Next, I might as well talk about this because someone's gonna ask me to talk about it. Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis surprised the crowd by stepping it out onto the entrance ramp, and the couple just talked about wanting to teach SmackDown the ways of love, and they kissed and then left. I really didn't care. I didn't really watch the segment. I've heard Maria improved outside of WWE, but I don't know what to think about that. I'm not gonna grade the segment because didn't really watch it. So that's not fair. Next up was Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. I'll be honest, this is better than the Backlash match. Now I'm saying this also because I don't remember much from the Backlash match besides Mahal winning and my good buddy Raunchy Mike, who sadly left YouTube because of the hatred that video got. His reaction, that's it. But this match I thought was better. And let me just say, the crowd was hot for this match. I give a lot of wrestling crowds crap because I can't ruin stuff. The crowd helped this. Then again, a hometown boy, Randy Orton being there in his hometown of St. Louis. But a lot of legends were in ringside for this match. I apologize if I mispronounce his name. Greg Gannon, Larry Hennig, Mr. Perfect's father, Kurt Axel's grandfather, Sergeant Slaughter, Ric Flair, and of course Randy Orton's father, Cowboy Bob Orton. Mahal, he egged the crowd before the match started. Orton came out to a huge ovation. Let me just say, Mahal's entrance, the Singh brothers announced him. It was a lot of different colors behind him. It kind of hurt my eyes. I have very sensitive eyes. I mean, that's why I wear glass and contacts. But that just hurt my eyes to see. This was like I said, this match I thought was better than their previous match. Randy started off right to get beaten the hell out of Mahal. Um, Randy tweaked his knee when he got thrown to the outside, and then Mahal worked on his knee for a majority of the match, slamming into the barricade, slamming into the announce table. One point in this match, Randy hit a back body drop on the barricade to Mahal, and Mahal landed right on his father. And his father was trying to like high five him. Randy just like left his father hanging. I don't know if he noticed, but it was kind of funny to see. Uh, it was the and Mahal. He put Randy in a figure four, and they showed Ric Flair. But Randy reversed it. Randy got his come. Randy got a comeback, hit the DDT. He hit Jinder with the RKO, but right before the rest of that too, the Singh brothers put Jinder's foot on the rope, and then Mike Chioda threw them out. As they were leaving, they put their hands on Orton's father, Bob Orton, and Randy. Because he came and saved his father, beat the brakes off of both of the Singh brothers, RKO'ing them through the announce tables. But just like last time, that was his downfall. Mahal attacked him after that, hit him with the Colossus for the 3 count, and the crowd was pissed. I thought this was a decent match. Like I said, Mahal's entrance was over the top, but it worked. It was a great atmosphere. It was a good babyface versus heel dynamic. I still know that this was probably his best match, Mahal's best match to date, but I still don't know what to think about him. He's still a little unpolished, but he made a statement here that I don't know if he still should be WWE champion, but at least he's not, the great Khali. He's proving that he deserves it. And I respect that. I'll give the match a B. I thought it was a good match. Next up was the Breezango versus the Ascension. I'll be honest, I did not watch this match. I did not care. I'm not gonna grade it. Finally, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Dolph Ziggler versus Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. Everyone came out. Nakamura was fifth to come out, and Corbin blindsided him. And it was funny because, with Nakamura, he got the strobe lights. So I kind of saw Corbin at the same time I didn't. And he attacked Nakamura, and he had to go had to get taken out to the back. Zayn. Now this was easy. This match was great, and I'm happy this is the main event because Owens and Zayn broke. Corbin went after everybody, and this match had more chaos than the women's Money in the Bank, which helped it. But Owens attacked everyone. Corbin and Ziggler worked together for a second. And Zayn, Styles, Corbin, and Ziggler all had moments like he was gonna win. The only person in this match I think didn't look great was Kevin Owens. He had his great moments, but he never look like he was gonna win. AJ Styles once again proves why he's the best wrestler in the freaking world. A couple highlights. Sammy hit Kevin with an explosive suplex, backwards explosive suplex on the apron, which Kyrie even said, "Oh, his neck." Sammy hit a sunset flip powerbomb off of Leonard Dolph Ziggler, and his head was split open. Ziggler's just a little bit. Styles hit Kevin with a attitude adjustment off the apron onto a ladder. Corbin chokeslammed AJ Styles onto a ladder. AJ Styles, this is probably my second favorite moment of the match, hit a phenomenal forearm off of on Sami Zayn, who was on a ladder. Corbin cleared the ring and was like about to win, but then Nakamura came out, and him and Corbin, he started beating everyone down, hitting Corbin, Zayn, Ziggler, and Owens with Kinshasas. Kevin grabbed the ladder, and a camera panned, and AJ grabbed the other side of the ladder, and I started hyperventilating. The crowd went ballistic. They literally moved our ladder out of the way, and we got Styles and Nakamura wrestling. Literally, I'm breathing because I'm that excited. I made a joke. The IWC are creaming their jeans right now. Let's be honest. Now, Styles and Nakamura is the match we all want. And WWE just teases just enough. Then this was perfect teasing. They can drag this on. They can do this again at the Royal Rumble if they want, and then have this at WrestleMania. I'm not in any rush. But Styles and Nakamura is the match. It's all anyone's talking about from this match, other than who won. And I just loved everything about their encounter. Nakamura went for the Kinshasa. AJ hit him with a standing phenomenal form, which was epic. They climbed the top ladder and started fighting. The ending was a little anticlimactic, though. Baron Corbin pushed them both down off the ladder and climbed and grabbed the briefcase and won Money in the Bank like I predicted. I had no problem with that, but I said some of my highlights. Oh yeah, AJ was on top of the ladder and Dog pulled it. AJ was climbing up the cable and he was hanging by the wire to hold the briefcase and just fell in the face. That was perfect. I think this was everything a Money in the Bank match should be. Electric. It had car crash moments, star making moments. It told good stories. Corbin was, in many ways, he was the centerpiece. I think holding Nakamura off until the climax of the match was a smart idea, great way to use him. Don't overexpose. I mean, he's not a bad wrestler, but like I said, with him not really wrestling on SmackDown, don't overexpose him. And the huge moment with Styles in the mini dream match. I know they wrestled at Wrestle Kingdom 10, but I don't watch anything in New Japan, so I don't count that. I've never got to see him wrestle. And obviously, that's what everyone wants to see. Now, the company had a lot of ways to take this. Nakamura can feud with Corbin, and Zayn and Styles had some issues. But one thing please, just because the fans want it now, I know SummerSlam's close. Don't rush us into Nakamura and Styles. Save that for WrestleMania. I want it, but I don't want it too soon. SummerSlam's a big stage, but you gotta save it for the biggest stage. New Orleans, WrestleMania 34. Nakamura, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Doesn't have to be for a title. Just give us that at WrestleMania. I'm gonna give the match an A-. It was definitely a really good match. The only problem is that Kevin Owens didn't really do much, which was I love Kevin Owens, but he was the only one I thought didn't really have any moments to shine. He was the only one that never looked like he was gonna win. So let's go through and let's see what I ranked every match. I gave the women's Money in the Bank match a C+, the tag team title match a B+, the women's title match a C-, the WWE Championship match a B, and I didn't give the Fashion Police Breezango versus the Ascensions a grade because I didn't watch it, and the men's Money in the Bank match I gave it A-. So an A-, a C-, a B, a B+, and a C+. You're looking at about a B- pay-per-view from me. And of course, doing math with letters is not easy with numbers. I honestly thought it was a decent pay-per-view, and for people calling it the worst pay-per-view, of all time, it's not the worst pay-per-view of the year. Fastlane was still worse than this. I actually thought this was as much. I didn't like it, but I did like it. But I thought this was a better pay-per-view than Backlash was. This show has a lot of people angry. I understand, and really, the only thing that really angered me was the way the SmackDown Women's Title match, Money in the Bank ended. And Kyrie told me what was gonna happen, so I wasn't angry, and as I could have been if it happened live. Next time I'll upload a video. Will be the video of Kyrie dumping the ice bucket, the bucket of ice water in his head. And after that, I'll probably do a My Little Pony video or something. But until next time, my name is Kyron Chase. Still Brother Red Brother Heavyweight Champion. I'll see you guys next time.